I know, I feel so much fresher. I feel so much more posh and fresh. Uh, I know, I be wearing the beanies like too much. Yeah, I get all like sweaty and shit. I got grays. That's what it is. Oh yeah, you can see them. There's a, what is that? There's a hair dye I want to try. Yeah, and I wish I had like color lights in here still. Maybe eventually or something. I can wait. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm not gonna post this up right now. I know, like a mohawk. Yeah. Keep growing it out. Dude. Yeah, I know. I like my head. Yeah, I know. Sometimes I be wondering, like, people be frowning on, like, what is that? Yeah, like side eyeing you how you look if they just really actually like how you look, but they're not gonna tell you. Yeah, I know. Was that reverse psychology or something? Some shit like that. 144. But I guess there's something to be said about knowing what is that, when and where to use reverse psychology and when to just like take something for face value or like what it is or some shit. Some shit like that or whatever. Yeah, I know. Oh, so people see? Yeah. I've had a stockpile of weed, yes. Yeah, and I've had it for like many months to show, to just kind of like show people, like, yeah, I'm not like addicted or anything like that. Yeah, it's like, there's something to be said about someone truly having like addictive personality or something. To me, like, I don't know. I guess it's like you go through your, what is that, downward spiral or chaotic periods of time throughout your life or whatever, but it's not always like that or whatever. Yeah, something like that. But I know it goes with the coffee or whatever. I'm like thinking of a bunch of things. Yeah, I know I've been hesitant to smoke where I'm at because people from like other timelines, they have like even to this day, younger people even have these stigmas, or they look down on stuff like this, or you never know, they may even like try to like kick you out or something. Oh no, I thought that was too stupid. It's not. Yeah, shit like that. Yeah, I know. It could just be me projecting, but yeah, I know. Yeah, I know people be like quick to be like, "Oh, you're just a pothead. You're, lazy son of a bitch." Like, yeah, I know. There people be getting negative if like you smoke at all, which I don't get it. Yeah, because I know like the what's that Post Malone meme? Yeah, and he's like by the Cherokee or whatever Indian. Yeah, because of the Native Americans and the peace pipe and shit. Yeah, I know. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like how I look or because I'm maybe like so pale still or something. I don't know with people and me or something. They just like it's like they can't get past like you being like a old soul and like it has nothing to do with like your physical body or some shit. Yeah, some shit like that or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, I picked up on the infantile thing, people doing that to me a lot. Yeah, I know. I was dealing it with people that I'm in my media surroundings. Yeah, like on and off. Yeah, I just like deal with it because I'm just like, what the fuck? Granted, I've still like spoken up about shit. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's like having to be defensive because early on I had to be basically. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm still maybe like that makes me more dramatic or something or over defensive or something. Something like that. But I know I got more coffee and shit. Yeah, I know it like raises your vibration or whatever. Yeah, I know the mermaid of Mesopotamia, Chica. She was talking about that stuff recently with the shrooms or whatever. Yeah, I know. I did like little bit notes to some people anyway, cause it's like people are like quick to like jump in, like fresh off the press shit, like hop on top, being the ones to talk about anything and everything. Yeah, I know. Granted, mind you, I can respect people's like places or some shit like that. Still, yeah, but it's like after a while, yeah, I'd be like, oh my god, it's like, can people just like speak for themselves or something? 555. Yeah, I know. It's like it'd be like ridiculous after a while. But you just like more and more, it's like you just stop caring and let people do whatever they're gonna do and call it a day or whatever. I haven't smoked in a while. I've been actually really good about it. I've been conservative. I've been so straight edge and conservative. It's ridiculous. What do they always say? It's like you puff, but I didn't inhale. That's what they like to say. Yeah, I know politicians and shit. They gotta make sure they keep that pristine, good public image or persona, right? What? Say what? Yeah, I gotta film the was it the Wieners again? Yeah, Bonita gave birth to two. I don't know what it is. We're just like a weenie factory, I guess, over here. Not trying. That was never the intent per se. Just like happens, I guess. What is that? Mother Nature, Father Nature just happens. So that therein lies in and of itself, because it just happens and is an actual natural occurrence, right? It's part of natural laws. So yeah. Yeah, I know. It would be the same thing if like a woman had a kid or something. So this is where it gets I guess tricky. Yeah, I know, because I'd be along the lines of also respecting was it women's rights? Yeah, or like creators' rights kind of thing too. It kind of falls into that. It's weird. Yeah, cause like what is that with abortions and stuff? Yeah, because some people don't ever have them, and then you got some people that I remember this lady. Yeah, she told me it's Pennsylvania Dutch, I think. Yeah, she told me that someone related to her had like 8 abortions. Yeah, like something ridiculous. Her herself would never, I guess. Yeah, so they were like at one of two extremes, and me, I'm like right in the middle. Yeah, because I don't know why I'm talking about this right now. Maybe people want me to, or I'm supposed to, or something. I don't know. But yeah, I had the two abortions. Yeah, but it was with an ex. Yeah, I did get like sad or whatever. So I must have been like feeling the emotion of yeah. Yeah, I must have been for sure, but I caught him at 10 weeks and under, if I'm not mistaken, from my memory, what I can remember or whatever. But I don't know, man. Oh, natural laws. Yeah, natural laws meets like when you let things naturally occur, so like without interfering. So that in and of itself can be either positive or negative, is correct. Yeah, because you can actually be an enabler, which an enabler can be positive or negative. Whoa, this is yeah. I'm really thinking about this right now. This is actually like thinking of things in their natural state first and foremost. Then it gets interesting too when you think of the Garden of Eden and the man and the woman. Yeah, so like thinking of things and how they were initially created, but how things were initially created may have not have been the right way. Yeah, there's the Anunnaki thing with making people slaves and shit. Like example, okay, like human slaves or whatever. So yeah, it would be. I guess it's gonna be a like way of Christ, natural laws, and what is that? Actually, as a taking responsibility as an individual creator being and accountability. Yeah, because there is certain things of, I guess, the natural way or ways of things or natural order of things, and also being, you think of like how everything all began in the negatives of that too. Yeah. Yeah. What? Yeah, I know. People be mean, man. I guess I'm one to talk. Yeah. But people have had been bullying me left and right for a while, yes. Yeah, in regards to making sure they that I know that I'm like stupid or something. Yeah, or that I don't have skills or I don't have genius of my own or I don't have like I'm not coherent or dumb and dumber. Yeah, I rebuke, I rebuke, I rebuke. Yeah, because that they're pinning on the Trinity and shit. Yeah, I know. People have been doing stuff for like a while on and off. It's like different people, yes. Whether it's like intentional or unintentional or whatever, yeah. Even if there's like truth to things to a degree. Yeah, but it's like I don't know if maybe too like the sacred clown or Heyoka thing is in the trickster kind of thing. I'm wondering if like that element to things. It's Heyoka meets Wedigo. Yeah, I know they. You can Google it or whatever, but it's like I'm wondering if like that's gotten like a bad rep or something. Yeah, it's basically just like people being looked at and viewed or something as just the clown. It's like not to say people aren't stuff at times. Yeah, it's like I'm not trying to say it's like all mean or something like that, but because it's like you just are what you are in the end kind of thing anyway. Yeah, so it's like a fine line, I guess, people talking shit or gossiping or whatever, but versus saying things like it is. But I'm wondering if that's like gotten like a bad rep, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it's like I know I could use schooling on shit. Yeah, especially when it comes to math. It's like basic shit, like business, accounting, math, whatever. Yeah, I did stumble upon a tarot reader did a reading for Aries recently. I forget the guy's name, but he said that Aries are actually good at that stuff. Yeah, and I did hear about Arcturians from a person before. I forget her name, but she left like a comment under a YouTube video, but on Arcturians being besides cerebral and opinionated, so people were curious where that came from with me. Um, was that Boot Star System or something? Yeah, something about. I'm trying to think now. I can't remember. Oh, when you get a blank, people can be listening in. Okay, I forgot to talk about that before. Yeah. Um, it's sometimes I think they're perceiving that as they don't want you to talk about something. I don't think that's the case at all. Yeah, no, it's like, or you could be, if you're a targeted individual, they could be doing mind sweep or memory sweep on you periodically. That's interesting. I'm just talking about this for the first time right now. That says something. Yeah, when you have eureka moments, it means something. Yeah. So especially if it's something you've never touched on, it just comes to you and it's like natural to like flow. Yeah, that means like you need to talk about it. So Arcturian, they're good at what is that? They're mathematicians or something. Metaphysics and I think something else, which I want to say geometry, sacred geometry or something. Yeah, when I first heard about it initially, like I was actually surprised or whatever. Yeah, I'm wondering, the alchemist lady, I think she might be Arcturian, and so is Teal Swan too. Yeah, they got those vibes. You can tell the women in the collective that are Arcturian. Yeah, they're not. They're more like alien vibes. They're very more just like what's the word? They just are being. Yeah, and they're very cerebral, so they'll give you a hefty download all at once. It's not so much, I guess, like I call them, I hate to use derogatory terms or something, but they're like hood witches. Yeah, they're not the same, I guess. Some of these talented chicas that are more to me like a hood witch, that highly psychic gifted. They're not. Yeah, it's a completely different vibe. I know. Yeah, the same thing with they don't have the same vibes. The same thing with I'm trying to think, the Olympians. Yeah, you could tell the Olympian incarnates apart from the other ones. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's all about what do they say? The melanists and stuff. They always been saying it's all about vibes, right? Keep it one. What is their thing? Keep it 100 is one thing, and then they be all about vibes. Yeah, they've emphasized that. What is that? This is not referring to melanin per se or anything, but excuse me. Oh my god. They've mentioned something. This emphasis over emphasis was on good vibes and shit. Yeah, I know it's really annoying. To me, I would say that's like really actually I don't know. You could say it could be interpreted as toxic positivity, but in another sense, no. Yeah, I know. What? I got this stuff here. Herbal facial oil. Yeah, it's been a weird situation. Yeah, it's like I have to like what is it? I've had to like dim my light down or tone myself down. Yeah, even it's like at times where it's like I wanted to even be nicer or something, I've had to like control myself, like self control or whatever. Yeah, in a sense too, it's like now I'm just like following orders because it's like, yeah, you don't want to be like rubbing people the wrong way or shit like that or whatever. Yeah, it's like you don't want to force stuff on people, and nor do you want to like, I guess, bend over backwards either, and not use your energy and time wisely or some shit like that. It'd be like that or whatever. Yeah, simple, straightforward. Oh yeah, this book. Yeah, I know. Virgo, because I watched that Bartholomew quick history, quick vid, and it was about Bartholomew, and I'm like, who the hell is Bartholomew? Was the apostle? Yeah, something was. What's that? Is that Romania? Or there used to be like a church or something. Yeah, so they're saying supposedly that statues of like his real flesh or something like preserved. So something about Virgo and meets Joseph. I can read it real quick. I don't know who would want to listen to this per se, but I guess I'll read it. Yeah, it's before Libra here actually too. Virgo, the Virgin Mary. The last part of it, yeah. It says, in Bible alchemy, Virgo is represented by Joseph, the 12th son of Jacob, and means to increase power or son of the right hand. Virgo corresponds with the disciple Bartholomew. So maybe something with people in a past life. Yeah. So either. So Virgo is represented by Joseph. Yeah, I'm like, what does that mean? So I don't know if maybe someone that's a Virgo in the physical now, it was Bartholomew. Yeah, and also in the Bible, alchemy, Virgo is represented by Joseph. So that is weird. Virgo is represented by Joseph. Yeah, I have an experience, I guess, with that. I'm like, what? I'm even confuzzled and dumbfounded as shit on that said regard, but apparently someone in the physical right now was Bartholomew, the 12th son of Jacob, in a past life. So either the person I'm married to, or possible another person in the physical that could be a Virgo, I'm assuming, and he'll know who he is. Anyway. Apparently, I'm like all confused. I'm like, it is different when you're, what is that? A healer? A healer versus a doctor. Yeah, then you got the tarot community. Then you got Reiki. Yeah, then you got shamanism, which even still to this day for certain people, I couldn't do that for them. Yeah, because there is small-minded meets narrow-minded meets jealousy and whatever else. Yeah, or people just not getting along or whatever. Yeah, I know. Or it's like people not willing to accept each other or some shit. Yeah, and the love or some shit like that. Well, you know what? The way I look at it in the end, you can't force people to do anything they don't want to do. Yeah, so I just leave it like that. But yeah. Yeah, I know to give people, I guess, share some experiences. Yeah, I know. The shaggy beanies. Um the times I've done weed or whatever, when I was doing weed with other, substances or whatever, the uppers I'll call them. Yeah, there was a time where I was hanging out with a guy. I want to say his name was Brian. Yeah, and it was in the morning, and we were at let me see. Yeah, I know I gotta stop squinting. Freaking, was that crow's fever? Yeah, we were at like a mom and pop diner breakfast place. Yeah, and in the room, I was able to like feel everyone's like emotions and stuff. Yeah, so I was just like sitting in the room, and it's like I could feel people. It's like you could tell if people had more anxiety or they were worried about something, or yeah, shit like that. Yeah, the substances, depending on how you use it and what you put together, yeah, it just heightens your psychic abilities and stuff, especially if you're a Heyoka empath thing. Yeah, I know either way in the end is where to go meets Heyoka. Yeah, which is true. Um, yeah, I know they consider the Wedigo the imposter or whatever. Yeah. But no, yeah, you'll feel the emotions of people. I'm sure there's plenty of people by now that know this stuff already, really. Yeah, so I know I'm just like more or less like preaching to the choir on this or whatever, but yeah, I don't know. I know, like, you think of the people in the Amazon, so this is why it was weird with all the people, certain peoples in the collective at times where it had all these, I guess, stigmas. Yeah, when it came to like smoking weed or like people that smoke a lot or whatever. But yeah, if you study, I know the Amazon people or whatever, they have these huge pipes. Yeah, I know it'd be just like a Gandalf pipe and shit, and they be doing was I know the ayahuasca and whatever else. I've never had ayahuasca and I never had peyote. So I've had shrooms before. So I was like a long time ago with the ex husband. Yeah, I remember like you see like it helps you to pierce the veil, yeah, into the spiritual. So yeah, it just helps to it's like more of like a reassurance kind of comfort thing. But I don't feel like at the time for me I like looked at it like that or used it for those reasons. I feel like more it was just when I was younger, it was more just to have fun or something. I didn't, yeah. I do feel like maybe when you get older, it's more, would be more of a medicinal thing. Yeah, rather than, I guess, just, when you're younger, yeah, it's like you're doing shit for fun and shits and giggles or some shit, but yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I turned off the lamp. Yeah, I'm not posting this up right now. I already posted so many videos. I did. I, I feel accomplished. Freaking dream time. Yeah, I know. I was in the car with some like famous ghost hunter person. Yeah, I was like, what the hell? I was like, I thought you being so and so, would be more of a safe driver or some shit. I remember saying something along those lines. Yeah, this was like this morning or last night or whatever. Yeah, dream time. And I remember we were on like the side road or something. Yeah, I know, it reminded me of like Terminator. And he was speeding down and then he ended up having to come to more like abrupt stop practically because there was all these like squad cars and there was some car up in flames or some shit. Yeah, I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, and I remember being there was some guy in blue or something. I ended up going to like there's going to like a room or something or area or gathering or crowd of people. And there was some guy in blue, something about Bluebird. I'm like, oh, you're that's just Bluebird or that's Bluebird or that's blue or something like that. Yeah. And then there was some other guy that was like kind of like heavy setter guy, but he had like long, leaner legs, was like top heavy or something. Yeah, like thicker, bigger man or something. But I don't know. Yeah, then there was something with I want to say it could have been a reader in the collective. He had like a side window or something. He was making something for Aries or something. Yeah, he was kind of like, "Come here, like follow me over here now" or some kind of thing. Yeah, I know. That's cute. I know, I'm a dork. I bite my nails. Yes, I don't, and I know I don't eat my boogers. No, no, because that would be gross. I got accused of that. Yeah, in the past or whatever. I think you know what I think it is. It's something be from your childhood. Yeah, and I think it could actually have to do with the Titans. Something with like chewing on parts of like human flesh. Yeah, I know it's gross and it's creepy and it's weird. Yeah, about biting and eating your nails or like biting the skin off your lip. Yeah, and then biting the inside of your mouth, the tissue. Yeah, I don't know. It's been like an automatic thing for me for the longest time, so who knows. If that makes anyone feel more comfortable, I don't have an issue. I've talked about it a few times already now. What? Yeah, I know. You can be a hippie and tomboy and ladylike all at the same time or interchangeably at any given points in time. Yep. I was just thinking of something. I don't remember what it was. Yeah, this shit may making me sneeze or some shit. Oh, what, dirty laundry? I know the guy in the collective for the Aries reading, whatever. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm just like, I don't know. It's like I was talking about shit on and off or whatever. Yeah, for like a while now. So I'm just kind of like, I don't know what these people expect or want me to do per se or whatever. But it's like I never really had an issue. Yeah, with talking about stuff or whatever. So it tells me that people haven't been paying close enough attention. So even though they do reads, granted, mind you, it's a general Aries read, but it's like it's just proving when they say that um they just in reality they haven't seen you maybe for a while maybe talk about something is really what they're wanting to say or something or should be saying basically is what I gather. Yeah, versus like a statement being I guess more or less like content filler I would deem rather than like a fact or something. I haven't experienced with that one. Yeah, I guess in regards to like me, I guess maybe was airing out dirty laundry or whatever. Yeah, and I'm just like too, there was times where certain readers in the collective, yeah, like they beat me to shit. Yeah, it's like I'm not even gonna lie about that shit or whatever, because I know people be wanting to what is that pin that liar thing on me even to the very end. Yeah, but even though I know there's the lyrics, I'm trying to, I don't know why I always forget him. He's the guy with Asperger's. Yeah, the song "My Name Is Ruin." Yeah, yeah, it's like when I called you liar, you knew. Yeah, I would always find my way to you. Yeah, I'm trying to think how to look at it. Yeah, it's like I don't, even though, let's say there's that truth, right? Okay, even though there's that truth, right? And there's also people beating me to shit, right? And even though, too, I've had a mask slip before, right? So it's been witnessed in real time. Yeah, basically, in the end, it more or less doesn't make me, in a sense, really, in all honesty, any different from anyone else. But the fact that I still speak my truth and speak the truth, or be someone to still be, I guess, more or less persistent on that. So there's something to be said about that. Yeah, because I guess from what I'm gathering, I guess not everybody does that or something. Yeah, and then it also depends on like your, I know the awakening the avatar within, like your superpower and figuring it out. There's different ones. Yeah, so that's why too I was like dumbfounded, I guess, or taken aback, yeah, by certain people in the collective that were, I guess, yeah, still stuck on like looking at me like infantile or I ain't shit. Like, yeah, all kinds of shit or whatever. Yeah, it's like you just let them do whatever they're gonna do and think whatever they're gonna think. Yeah, I know. I be still coming to my own, so I know that for a fact. Yeah, and I know I gotta like learn some new shit still and get off my ass and shit. Yeah, yeah, I know it for a fact. But I don't know. It's like in a sense too. It's like you feel like a lot of people beat you to stuff or whatever. Yeah, I know. But anyway, no, there was a reader that beat me to what is that? Whatever like deviances. Yeah, I participated in or shit like that, right? Or my vices or shortcomings or whatever. Yeah, I don't know why people are like talking about that, but maybe I need to talk about this, I guess, again or something. Um, yeah, the chica and one chica in the collective beat me to talking about my issues with the taxes. Yeah, so she beat me to that like a while ago or whatever. Yeah, I know. It's like I ain't perfect and shit. There's something else besides all the what is it, adult entertainment shit. Yeah, and what is it, all the drugs and alcohol that I did. Yeah, it's like I got stories or whatever, but it's like I don't know what. Yeah, it's like I don't want. It's like I don't want to be coming online and like people not be listening or whatever, because yeah, it's just a waste of time then. Yeah, I don't know if people were maybe confused of like reasons why I've been more just like rather, I guess in a sense, like I rather just withdraw or something. I don't know. Yeah, because too, like if it's your time or not, or should it be like that? Yeah, it's like God will lead you in the direction you're meant to go or whatever. So yeah, you're gonna spend less time doing certain things versus others. Yeah, I know. And readjusting yourself and reacclimating yourself to what whatever where your energy really needs to go. Yeah, I know. Someone could be trying to listen in when it goes quiet out there. Yeah, I've known this. Yeah, people be trying to listen in. Okay, I hear the TV. Yeah, but no. Yeah, I've told stories plenty of times, so it's like I don't know. Yeah, yeah, because I think too, I've just kind of like I don't know. I've seen how like I guess easy it is for certain people and instantaneous. So it just kind of in how hard I had been working for a while and like really just like a hamster. Yeah, and I'm just like, man, I'm even surprised. I guess I still be like putting myself online even now, really. Yeah, because it's like I've seen how easy it is for other people in the collective, and yeah, it's like you start to even question God too. Yeah, because too, it's like, why has it been like so much harder for you versus like other people or something? Or why do other people get downloads or certain downloads and you don't or something like that? Yeah, to me there's something going on there, yeah. Yeah, it's like it's even to the point where now I can tell because I've witnessed God himself play favorites in real life time. Yeah, that I can even pass and cast judgment on him himself. Yes. I have. I've been bold already a few times. Yeah, but I know I'm not the only one because there's been other tarot readers that have too. Yeah, and at first I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was looking at it as evil. So I think in reality, really now what it boils down to is the fact of other people's, I guess, willingness maybe to embrace more of their darker side or of who they are and to their entirety or something versus me or something. Yeah, it goes real deep. Yeah, yeah, I really do feel like that. Yeah, because I know too, if you're one to take on the world per se, yeah, you're gonna be like encompassing all kinds of shit or whatever. My aura like yellow or something? Unless it's my glasses. Oh shit! I seen that. Yeah, it was like yellow above my head. Unless it was like part of absorbing the glasses or some shit. Hmm. I mean, you could see a little aura, but it's not like a lot or some shit. I don't know. Yeah, I know. I'd be all over the place right now. Yeah, there is I guess I could share experiences or whatever. Um yes, I've snorted Oxycontin. It didn't do anything for me. Yes, I've been sober since 2017. Yeah, the only thing I do here and there now is like little weed. Legal in Arizona. Okay. Um, I've been on Molly before. I was at a club, and yeah, it just makes you want to like hug people and you like roll all over them and shit. Yeah, I know, like a big like Care Bear or whatever. I've been on acid. I want to say 2 times, no more than three, give or take. Yeah. Um, they come in, what is that? They come in like the little paper thing, or they come in like a little round, bigger candy kind of thing, hard candy thing. Yeah, I want to say it was the hard candy one that gave me more of that extreme trip. Yeah, I want to say where I had to have my, we were doing the club stripper thing at the time. I want to say, yeah, she had to drive. It was my 88 Oldsmobile. I won't mention names or anything. Yeah, to like protect people's identities or whatever. Um, I was in the passenger seat, yeah, and I was like this. I was like, slow down, slow the fuck down. But I figured out that that was me going at the speed of light in my own godforsaken body, which is correct. Yeah, it was crazy. That only happened one time. The other time I did it, I got an anxiety or panic attack, and I was at a rave. But then I remember, I guess, the guy I was with before the guy I'm with now, he randomly said in the crowd, like, I found you or something. So I don't know. It, it's kind of, I didn't think anything of it at the time, but it must have been like very like spiritual or some shit like that. It's kind of like in the end, it's like I assumed that's what he was referring to, but I didn't think anything of it at the time. Yeah, we did crazy shit. There was a night where we met up with a professional couple. Yeah, I think that one of them might have been a nurse or both of them. I'm not sure entirely. And they were into BDSM lifestyle stuff, but I don't go into too many details. But yeah, we were at a bar, met up at a bar, and got drunk. And I tried to at least try to still keep stuff PG-13 or whatever for YouTube. But we ended up going back to their home, and it ended up getting, I guess, too intense or something. Whether for me, I was fine, but yeah, the guy I was seeing at the time, it got too intense, so we ended up leaving. And he ended up punching a glass window as we're walking down. I'm like holding him up because he was pretty drunk and wasted or whatever. And he ended up punching like this glass window. I want to say it was on a wood like garage door or garage that was separate on the side. Yeah, and this was in Chicago, and it ended up like cutting this. main, yeah, vein part or whatever. And I remember I was like holding his wrist to his chest like hard or whatever to like stop, to slow down the bleeding or whatever. And I remember like calling out, yelling for help, and like I'd seen that my '88 Oldsmobile had been towed. So I ended up like flagging down a cab. Luckily, there was one that came right away, and we were lucky that the hospital was only a few blocks away. But yeah, he ended up like passing out in front of the hospital, and he ended up having to get stitches. But yeah, there was another time. I'm trying to think. We were on the freeway after like a private stripper party stuff. Yeah, and we were arguing and fighting. Granted, I knew that I was pushing him to like his limits. Yeah, for sure. So it's like in the end too, it's like I know I can't even like put all the blame on him or anything at all. Yeah, because we're both basically tiring out the evil within each other, like equally, basically. Yeah, and he ended up like speeding up and almost hitting the car in front of us, and it was like on the freeway. Yeah, this is like a while ago. I got myself into so many crazy situations. Yeah, it's like I'm like, man, I could probably like write a book or something. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Um, it's like, yeah, I was molested when I was little. Yeah, I was a babysitter's son. I know I've talked about this a few times, or I've had to like correct myself or some shit like that, or I got interrupted or shit like that. Um, yeah, I was the babysitter's son and a friend. This is more just like molested versus like fondled, your privates. Yeah, and I remember being butt naked and like swung like a jumping rope and shit. Yeah, some like really weird shit. Um, I had my hair ripped out as a child, yeah, and like thrown across the floor. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else. The time I got into physical altercation, it was because from one drinking a lot, yeah. So I had it coming on me. Yeah, so I want to say there was like a vet at the bar that was like treating us to so many drinks and whatever. Yeah, and of course we just like took them or whatever, and it's like I remember on the way home, this was the guy that I used to be with before the guy I'm with now. Yeah, I punched him. I want to say it was like here, like in his upper chest or upper arm or something. So I was drunk, so I had it coming to me basically to a degree, but it was more of like where he ended up hitting me, which was in the nose. Yeah, that was like a low blow. So like me, it's like I hit him here, but it's pretty much like I had to basically learn the hard way and some shit or whatever. Yeah, but no, like yeah, I know my like the ex-husband I had a long time ago. I got in between, I want to say, three different altercations of physical fights. Yeah, one was at the bar with his mom. She only spoke Espanol. This was a long time ago. I was a teenager, and I remember at the time I had those wearing those big 10-inch stilettos or whatever at the bar or whatever. Yeah, I know the Spot Six. I don't even think I know if it's still there anymore. Yeah, I know in Chicago or whatever, but without mentioning other names or whatever. Um, but yeah, he had to break up the fight between us because I remember some random girl at the bar like ended up kissing him, and I was like, I'm like, don't kiss my, my boyfriend or whatever, because at the time we were just dating. Yeah, and I remember his mom got right up in my face and he's like, oh, he can kiss whoever he wants and blah blah blah, and like I ended up pushing her off of me and shit. Yeah, and so he had to like escort me out back, like quickly escort me. I know it's such a long time ago. I was like 18 probably or some shit, 19, who knows. Yeah, I know it was like around those times or whatever. Yeah, I went to one event and remember some girl we were dating at the time, so like goth stuff. Yeah. Yeah, and we were ordered to like turn around in a circle and you know, yeah, like kiss, make out or whatever. We were wrapped in what is that, saran wrap or whatever? Yeah, but no, it's like I've been completely. It was the first monogamous relationship slash marriage. Yeah, for me, only since 2017. So like before that, I didn't even know like what monogamy was. I never experienced it. But at the same time, I knew it was mutually my participation. So yeah, it's like by no means am I gonna be like play victim, because I know people think like people are playing victim or something a lot or something, and maybe people have or some shit. Yeah, but it's like no. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been playing or doing that for like a while or some shit. Yeah, but no. But no, yeah, we were like mutually, it was like a mutual thing or whatever. Yeah, I just got used to suppressing stuff even if it like bothered me and shit. Yeah, I know there's a chica in the collective that mentioned I was like suppressing stuff or whatever. Another lady mentioned we're so used to being gaslit and shit. Yeah, so I didn't even realize how deep it was until like people be mentioning shit. Yeah. Yeah, it's like when they speak stuff or certain people speak stuff, yeah, it helps to like it's not that you're stupid, it has more to do with the energies and stuff and helping like release things. Oh, so people have been viewing people as stupid because of that? I don't know. You got people that gravitate to the cosmic mirror and you got people that don't, or if they do, they're covert about it. That's thank you. Yeah, without me just trying to like through assumptions at people or whatever, but I'm like talking or whatever. So maybe some people want to know about this stuff or whatever. Oh yeah, I know. There was a guy talking about prostitution or whatever. Yeah, tarot reader or whatever. He was like trying to get clout off me with my bald head at the time. Yeah, I know. What? It's almost an hour long.